Okay, we are here with left to right point guard Kelsey Moorhead, senior Liz Moynihan, who hit the game-winning shot, and head coach Carla Berube. So right off the top, Liz, tell us about the game-winning shot and just all your thoughts surrounding it.
Well, I just said this, but you know, this was definitely a team effort. You know, I did hit that last second shot, but I told the team in the locker room that if people hadn't stepped up and made their free throws or hit big shots, then I would have been in the position to take that shot to tie the game, or we would have been down when I took that shot. So, you know, it was definitely not all me there. Huge team effort. We came together on the court at the end there. So,
Coach, what are your thoughts on the game overall?
I still haven't started breathing yet. I'm trying to take a deep breath. It was, first off, it was an awesome game, I'm sure. Just being a fan to watch that kind of battle back and forth was awesome. I mean, UNE, they brought it. They are tough and they are scrappy and they defend very well. They were getting to loose balls and offensive rebounds and coming up with big plays. So much credit goes to Coach Ewing and the Nor'easters. It was such a competitive and fun game to be a part of, and for us to come out on top. You know, I think we feel pretty lucky to have won that game. You know, we did come up with some big defensive stops down the stretch, hit some big three-point shots, hit some big free throws. Just to get it into overtime was quite amazing. And then it was just a battle. It really was. It was just two teams just going at each other, and we were just lucky to come out on top. It was a fun thing to be a part of.
Kelsey, you hit a big three in overtime, and talk about just generally the competitive spirit of the game and the back and forth nature of it, and going into overtime, and just the atmosphere in the gym. I mean, talk about the whole experience.
This was just an awesome game. I think everyone loves to be in these games, to watch these games. UNE did a great job of trying to take us out of our usual game, and I think we kind of struggled to find a rhythm. So anytime we did get those open shots, open threes, those were really big. But it's just fun when both teams are so competitive.
Coach, can you just talk about the job that Haley Canner did on Coleman? Because she just seemed like she really knew how to use her length.
Yeah, well, I think that was a big part of it. Is, you know, Haley has a pretty distinct height advantage against her. And, yeah, she did a great job. We knew going in that was going to be a tough matchup because she can take you outside, she can take you inside, and she's very versatile. And Haley did a good job of kind of staying home and just moving her feet. And it was actually Lauren Hayden that really took it to us quite a bit. And she was just all over the place, all over the floor, diving on those balls and getting steals, and it was a tough matchup inside. But yeah, Haley did a good job of just being smart and not fouling. A player of that caliber and quickness and crafty. She's very, very crafty in the lane, and just came up with some big plays. And I think our guards did a good job for the most part. You know, putting some ball pressure on the perimeter so they couldn't see inside to her and making it hard. Eventually, Emma did an awesome job. Emma Roberson on Hayden down the stretch and got some big stops.
And Liz, great shot. Did you expect to get the ball in that situation? Because it looked like they kind of pressed to get the ball out of Kelsey's hands, and you just kind of got it. And what happened from there?
Yeah, I mean, originally I saw you know, that girl sort of was really up on Kelsey, so I was going to set a screen, but then I realized there was sort of four of them, and Haley and I made eye contact, and she sort of gave me the ball, and I sort of, this is one of the only times I've been aware of the clock when it's low. Sometimes I take some shots that are, you know, not at the right time, but you know, once I got the ball, there was sort of no going back, and I was like, I think it did, you know, I'll say multiple, it helped that, you know, the game was, you know, there was not a lot of pressure on that shot in terms of like what we had to lose. It was like if we went into another overtime, we would come together and we'd say, this is our game, this is our court. But I think that, you know, Coach in practice has put us in these situations multiple times, and I think having gone through that and having done that multiple times, it sort of was just, I got in a rhythm, and I just sort of threw up a prayer. Yeah, in practice, Liz is the one
She actually
taking,
makes that a lot.
yeah, taking those shots, so it, you know, we're glad the ball was in her hands.
I was going to ask, because nobody will remember this, but you were 0 for 7 from three-point land before that, and I mean, obviously you weren't thinking about that, but was that?
Yeah, I've been working to be less of a head case, but sometimes when I'm really not in my rhythm, I'll look to pass up those opportunities. But you know, with the clock running down and being so low, I just decided to sort of pull up and take that. I was looking for the foul a little bit, but
Did you
definitely.
get hit at all?
I got hit. In my take, it's all a blur now, but I think I got hit right before the shot, and so regardless, I was going to go down after I took that shot.
Got anything?
No, I was just gonna ask him about just what he just asked.
Well, so once you all exhale, third straight year into the Sweet 16. So what's the week ahead hold?
Yeah, back to work, back to practicing, getting ready for the next pod. We feel very fortunate to be moving on, and we're not stopping here. We're just going to keep on working, and whoever's the next up for us, we'll be ready. But we are going to still keep on working and getting better. I mean, that's been our sort of mantra this whole season, is just every single day bringing a fire to practice, bringing a great energy, and that's got to be the same this week. We have made the Sweet 16 the last couple years, and we're hoping and we'll work forward to move on from that and move forward. And I know there's 3 seniors on this team that really want this, so they'll put our team on their backs, and hopefully we keep on rolling.
And lastly, Jumbo Nation really came out this weekend. Kelsey, how much of a boost is that to the team when there is such an atmosphere in the gym?
It's incredible. I think especially our track and field team, I have to give a shout out. They are just awesome, and having that extra support. Our bench already does a great job, with the defense chants and just getting us fired up. But having even more support, it makes such a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere was amazing. So shout out to everybody that came, and I think there was great support from the other athletic teams at Tufts, and that's great for just the spirit of Tufts and of Jumbo.
Anything else? Well, thank you very much. Good luck moving forward.